I'm Chris, and this is Lindsey Pelas.
Hi.
So today we're on a coffee date in lovely Bryant Park in New York, and we're going to catch up a little bit.
I love it.
Yeah, so do you have any dating tips for somebody on a first date with you?
Ooh. Okay, well, I love going to a live event for your first date.
Okay.
Like a concert or a sporting event, something that like you really remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like live events, you can be really like engaging. In a movie, you're quiet for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I love something interesting, whether it's like a play or to see a band. It's kind of hot. I love it.
And do you prefer one or the other?
I love a play. Like I
Okay.
would die to just see a Broadway show every date night, but that could get expensive. So even like, you know, a
Definitely.
local band in LA, we have the Fonda.
Okay.
They have cheaper kind of rock and roll tickets. Like I love that.
Do you have a favorite play that you've been to recently?
Okay, I know I told you, but I saw Hamilton.
Okay,
And I
sick.
loved it.
Yeah.
I saw Hamilton with the original cast too.
incredible. Yeah.
So it was over a year ago, and I geeked out. I was so excited.
Nice, cool. What do you think about dating apps?
Dating apps are lit.
Okay.
I love them. I think it's a great way to meet people. You're going to meet online anyway.
Yeah.
You might as well, but I guess choosing the right one is really important.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that if you go on a certain app, it's to hook up, and then there's certain ones that are for dating. There's even certain ones I've heard are for sugar babies. You know, there's just, you got to choose the right one, I guess.
So many. You got to find the right one for you. and all
Yeah.
that. Do you have a specific one that you like over another? Could we find you on one?
Okay, I've never ever used a dating app.
Okay.
Not yet, but I heard my girlfriends use Raya a lot.
Okay.
That's
Raya?
I think what I've heard Raya is this a girl, like the girls get to request the guys,
Interesting.
maybe?
Okay.
And I think it's, you have to be approved to be on Raya, so there's some kind of security and selection process.
All right, nice. That's good. Good start.
Yeah.
And now you're living in LA. You said you've been there for 3 years, right?
3 years.
And before that, you were in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
All right, so tell us about that transition.
Oh my gosh, well, Louisiana, I really love. I think it's so beautiful, but it's so country. So I grew up with four-wheelers and bonfires.
Oh, nice.
We didn't have a McDonald's or a Walmart in my particular town. You know, so moving to LA has just been a lot of accessibility. I love the people. There's a lot of dreamers there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's a beach. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love the beaches there. What's your favorite beach in LA?
My favorite beach in LA, we always go to Zuma Beach because it's
Okay.
a little less crowded. But I also love the grunge of Venice Beach.
Yeah, Venice is amazing.
Venice
Yeah.
Beach is like Bourbon Street on a beach, so it's very grungy, but awesome.
So can you tell us some Instagram tips?
Instagram tips, I think maybe, well, as far as a guy's Instagram is concerned, maybe don't post pictures with groups of girls all the time.
Yeah.
You know, some guys do that and they think that that will work, and for some it does work. It's worked for like Dan Bilzerian, but for the common man, posting with like 20 girls might send the wrong message.
Yeah,
You know.
that's a good point.
Yeah, it makes you seem a little frisky, you know?
Yeah. And maybe some tips back to the apps. What pictures a guy should post on his dating profiles?
Ooh, okay. I think the simpler the better for a guy's dating profile. So maybe don't go with the formal wear. Maybe don't go with your like Coachella / Burning Man situation. You know, maybe just like a white tee, a very like the most normal you can look is probably the best bet. Because that's what you just want someone normal, I think, on those dating apps.
Definitely.
Yeah, so keep it simple.
And we talked about Instagram earlier. And you got your start to modeling on Instagram, is that right?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
When I grew up in Louisiana, I went to college and I started working at Hooters, of course. And they had these swimsuit competitions, and we had an international calendar that was like the goal.
Yeah.
And so I started with Hooters and doing that. And, you know, as silly as it seemed, it kind of worked out.
And what do you say to people who might be looking to jump into modeling? Are there any tips you have for them?
I think for anyone looking to jump into modeling, it's the best time because everyone's starting to become a lot more accepting of body types and different images and colors, and I think it's a great time to go for it, really. Because you know what, we're not okay with people saying no anymore, so I like that. You know, a shorter, petite woman can model these days. So I say go for it. That's the best advice.
Great. And what do you say to all the haters out there who are posting negative comments and feedback?
I think to all the haters out there posting negative comments and feedback, I just hope you feel better. Like, I feel so bad that would make your day to do that. Like, I actually feel bad. So, you know, I hope that you see that the universe favors nice people, I'm gonna be honest. So if you want nice things to happen to you, like, be nice.
Right.
It's the best way, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice
Keep
gets
it
you
positive.
far. Yeah.
Before modeling was your career, what were you looking at doing?
Well, I studied history at LSU, so I was hoping maybe to, go to law school or do something like that, or be a teacher. And then I was bartending throughout, so I bartended and made a lot of money doing that.
Nice.
Super fun.
And what kind of what era of history is your favorite era?
Okay, I really love learning about British history.
Okay.
I liked it because they speak English, so I had an advantage.
Yeah.
But it's such a long history, like a country that has been around for thousands of years. So at one point I had a history of monarch England with 20th century British history. So I was studying like the Stuarts and then the Beatles at the same time, and I think it's fascinating.
Lindsey, thank you for coming out on my coffee date.
Of course, thanks for having me.